Hey guys, Good Capra Demon here. Look, I know you hate me, I know you still have nightmares about that claustrophobic room with those two stupid dogs, but listen, that ain't me, alright? I'm one of the good ones. In fact, I'm here to avenge every single frustrated player out there by defeating my own kind. It's time to right the wrongs of the past. Let the hunt begin.
Mission 1, start!
So I'm starting out here in the Undead Asylum like I'm a chosen undead. Yeah, right. I mean, you can clearly tell just by looking at my skin that I'm not the one. And what do we have here? Asylum Demon? My big bro? What are you even doing in here, man? Shouldn't you be back in Lost Island? Anyway, look here, big fella. You are not in my hit list, but you are standing in my way. I'm gonna have to put you down and get on with my mission. Now it's time for the real deal. My true targets are waiting for me out there, 8 Capra Demons, including the big bad boss himself. It's time to cleanse our soul and give the players their payback. Though I may be a Capra Demon, but I'm not strong like my people. Honestly, I'm incredibly weak. I get staggered by literally every single hit, my weapon swings are very slow, and I take massive damage from everything. But it's not all negative. I do have a few redeeming factors. I can two-hand my weapon for extra damage, and I can always dodge roll. No matter how many times I die, the mission stays the same. I'm not finishing this video until all 8 Capra Demons are gone. Speaking of which, I'm making my way downtown to the lower undead burg right now to secure my first hunt. And it's not going to be easy. My very first target is actual Capra Demon boss. Compared to the other 7 clones I will face later, this guy is much bigger in size, and to make matter worse, he's got those 2 infamous dogs in his vicinity. Even the pathway just to reach the fog gate is nightmare. But I have made it. Time to step through the fog gate. To every single player out in the world who died immediately after entering this room, I am so sorry. The trauma is real. Once again I enter the room and these stupid dogs are way annoying. Just let me drink in peace, man. After recovering, I started dealing with those dogs first. Then it's one-on-one with the big boss himself, and I'm going to show him my secret technique. One more from the top, and that's a lot of damage. I think you can safely say that I'm the bad news for this boss. And look at me now. I straight up stole the entire trip. We got the head and the pants from the boss. Well, actually I just bought it from the undead merchant. That stingy boss did not give me anything other than the key. Since I was already on the undead burg, I decided to pay a quick visit to the Bell Gargoyles. And honestly, I gotta say, this fight is way less stressful compared to the Capra Demon. There are no dogs biting my ankles inside a tiny claustrophobic basement room, and the second gargoyle doesn't even show up until later. I'm dealing great damage to the first gargoyle, and after a couple of swings, the first one goes down. It's time to give that exact same treatment to the second one. Hey, thank you for making this fight so hot. I meant literally, please stop breathing fire at me. And I rang the bell of awakening since I was already there. Next up, I have to reach Blighttown to hunt down other Capra Demons, but to get there, I'm going to have to beat the Gaping Dragon first. My damage against him is okay, but my slow weapon swings doesn't give me many opportunities to strike. I managed to cut off his tail, and after a long drawn out battle, I finally managed to beat the dragon and secure the Blighttown key. Then, I pushed all the way through the Blighttown to face Chaos Witch Koilag. I was actually doing really well until I got bit greedy, took one extra swing and got caught directly in an AoE explosion, which, by the way, and not surprisingly, instantly killed me. Not once, but twice. Seriously though, I gotta say, Capra Demon armor suck. Just like with the Gaping Dragon, I spent massive chunk of time cautiously chipping away at Koilag until she was finally defeated. Now the only thing standing between me and the rest of the Capra Demons is the boss, ceaseless discharge. So I step inside the boss room. Let's grab the belongings on the altar to make him angry, then walk all the way to the start of the fog gate to make him stop. And voila! I just have to swing this sword until he falls off the cliff. And there we have it. Ceaseless is done and the lava is gone. Now I can finally complete my mission by removing every single Capra Demon in the Demon Ruins. Although they aren't quite as tough as the main boss, they still belong to the same family. So I'm going to take them out one by one. With that, my mission is complete, but honestly, it feels like something is missing. Though the Capra Demon, especially the boss, caused nightmare for most players, the creator herself is the real reason this demon exists in the first place. She is trapped deep inside the place that I cannot reach right now, so I am adding one final mission to truly bring this story to a close. I am going to defeat the creator of all demons, Witch of Izalith, currently in the form of Bird of Chaos. Luckily, I have already rung both bells, so I'm just going to sprint straight to the Sand Fortress and reach the Iron Golem. Though my damage against him is okay, I cannot for the life of me stagger this guy. In fact, in the middle of trying to stagger him, I accidentally went right off the edge. Well, that was embarrassing. Anyway, I am determined to make him stagger even if it kills me. There we go. Just fall off the cliff, man. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. Man, what the hell is your problem? You know what? Now I'm just gonna attack your goods until you are finally finished. And there we have it. Let's head towards the city of the gods. So here I am, balancing my demon body on the narrowest rafters in Anor Londo, and my sheer aura causing these pesky guardians to fall by themselves, which surprisingly also applied to the Silver Knights. Looks like gravity is working overtime for me. Alright, it's time to face Ornstein and Smog. Immediately after entering the fight, I got cornered by an attack and then got double teamed by them. Then I became too greedy trying to finish off Ornstein quickly and got caught in a Smog attack which instantly erased my entire health bar. But third time's the charm. I entered the room once again and played it carefully until Ornstein was finally defeated. After that, I just started spamming my running attack, which actually staggers Smoke, and I just kept looping it until the duo boss fight was finally over. Now I'm one step closer to finishing off the creator of all demons. I make my way down to the demon ruins once again and enter the fog gate to fight demon fire sage. I'm like, hey man, I actually found your brother on the opposite side of the world. Do you know anything about that? But no, this guy is incredibly aggressive and just like his brother, he is standing in my way. So I have no choice, I'm going to have to destroy him. After turning the fire sage into ash, I am immediately thrown into another fight against Centipede Demon. Now, even though I'm a demon myself, I am clearly a different breed because I absolutely cannot walk on lava. So I just wait for this giant bug to crawl over to the solid ground, then I chop away at his legs until he's completely debugged. Get it? Cause he is an insect and I just removed, and now I have finally reached the end game. It is time to face the source of all our trauma, the creator of all demon, herself, Bird of Chaos. Immediately after unlocking the first seal, the floor literally disintegrates and I get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. The exact same thing happens right after unlocking the second seal. But after making gravity work over time, I finally made it across to the mother of all demons, who is currently looking like a pathetic, squishy little bug. So I immediately swing my machete and end this nightmare once and for all. The creator is dead, my soul is officially cleansed, and my redemption arc is complete. If you guys like this video, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and leave a comment letting me know what would you want to see next. Also, if you want to try out this mod for yourself, the link is down in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day and I'll see you on the next one.